Hello, my name is Darren Thomas, and I am the Director of Educational Research Techniques. This is Simpler using machine learning algorithms in R. And we are now in our last lesson, if you will, in Unit 7, Chapter 7, and we're going to be doing our quadratic discriminant analysis here. And primarily, we're going to focus on developing and testing the model, as well as comparing it to the prior video that we did on linear discriminant analysis. So let's move over to R. So here we are in R. I got to run my libraries again, set my seed, and now we're going to go ahead and do the analysis. So I'm using quadratic discriminant analysis this time. So the function is QDA. This comes from the math package. And so I do that, math QDA. All this should look familiar. This is something that we saw similar before. Notice how we don't have any coefficients because quadratic discriminant analysis is slightly different. And so now we're going to move over to the visualization part. We got to predict first our values, and then we want to get the classifications here, and then we can make our table. So looks like over 300 were classified correctly, about over 120 were classified incorrectly, and that's 70% correct. This is almost exactly the same as what we did with the prior video when we did linear discriminant analysis. So if we run our plots here in lines 15 to 17, this is what we get. Looks like pretty good separation there. And so now we're just going to continue our experience, but this time we're going to use the test set. So we're going to use the model we made previously. We take the model from the development stage, and now we use it for the test data. The math.test is the new data, and the mathqda.test is just where we're going to save the results. Okay. And so then in line 22, we just stash the results somewhere. We make the table, and then we find we find the means here. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button there. Sorry about that. Let me clear that. Table and the means, like so. And so you can see here over 100 correct, but notice how our accuracy is down to 59%, which is almost exactly like what we got with the LDA model. And so here's the visualization right here to kind of wrap things up. And so you can see it's slightly different there. The women are down at the bottom, the men are up at the top. And so you can see here that in this particular situation, neither the LDA model nor the QDA model were superior to the other. We got about the same accuracy for the training set as well as for the test set. And remember that the separation between the two groups was kind of fuzzy. And remember, either type of discriminant analysis is very strong when there's a clear separation between the two groups. In this particular situation, it doesn't look like the separation is as strong as we would hope. That's why, especially when we go over to the testing set, it really just drops off in terms of the accuracy. So this is how you do it. The steps for doing a QDA analysis, quadratic discriminant analysis, are exactly the same as when you're doing linear discriminant analysis. So there's not a whole lot to explain there. So in this video, we just did the quadratic discriminant analysis. I showed you how to set things up. It was a lot of the same steps. You want to, train and predict. We use the table function to try to get a sense of, the classification or confusion matrix, if you will. And then you can use the mean function to try to calculate the accuracy, where you compare QDA equals exactly the same as the math.train. But there's not a lot of new material here. So I hope this was useful for you in understanding quadratic discriminant analysis, and that you're able to go forward from here and to do this yourself. My name is Darren Thomas. I am the Director of Educational Research Techniques. This is Simpler using machine learning algorithms in R. Thank you.